Hey Gemini, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So let's see what important messages you may need to know. I've already shuffled the cards prior to recording, and thank you all so much for your support, okay? What does Gemini need to know and need to be aware of at this time, please? All right, starting this reading with the Chariot, we have the Justice card, the Eight of Cups, the Knight of Cups. There's a lot of movement cards here, okay? You are making a decision to move, to relocate for some of you, but you're also making a decision that's solely right for you, Gemini. This has been something you've been contemplating for some time, and you weigh your decisions with the Justice card. Knight of Cups, you could be dealing with a water sign. I'm getting a strong Cancer, could also be a Scorpio, Pisces. So you're not trying to get carried away by your emotions. You're trying to be very logical about a situation, looking at facts, weighing decisions, okay? It's like you don't want to make decisions purely based on emotions because you know that emotions fluctuate, emotions come and go. But it's only when you have a clear and calm mind that you can really assess things and tell things apart. I also am getting that somebody's feeling very emotional about you moving or planning on making a move. Somebody could be feeling emotional about you moving forward. Somebody feels left behind here, Gemini. Let's see, we have the Knight of Swords. So I feel like you're entering a very fast-paced period in your life. Like there's so many changes that are happening, so many opportunities opening for you, doors that are opening for you. Knight of Swords, like this means it's time to take action. I do want to say that whoever you're dealing with, they just feel very much left out for some reason. Let's see. We have the Sun card, the Two of Cups. Some of you are taking action towards getting justice. Some of you are taking action towards legal matter, doing what you feel you need to do, you need to address, you need to confront head on. This could be why you're entering a very fast time in your life, like you think you can no longer delay things, you can no longer wait. It's time to take matters in your hands with the Chariot. Of course, the decision is going to be on the courts. Justice card is saying that you just don't want for things to be delayed, or you don't want to um, ignore something, ignore a matter. Like it's time to resolve this, it's time to take action. And indeed, you're going to get justice here, Gemini. I feel like something is going to go in your favor. Somebody may need to take accountability as well or answer to their past actions. The Sun card and the Two of Cups. For some of you, it might have been somebody was trying to get away from their responsibilities. The Sun card and the Two of Cups, there might have been somebody that you trusted, like some kind of a partnership agreement that you entered, only to realize that somebody couldn't keep up with their part, cannot keep up with their promises, their commitments. Somebody wasn't really following through. But then a part of you still wants to give this person a chance, but then you realize that they can't seem to just be honest and upfront with you or just give you what it is that they owe you. Take this however resonates. Some of you felt like there was injustice or there was a sense of being taken advantage because you've been very kind, genuine, and giving. But then it's like somebody forgot in here, Gemini, that you're just being kind towards them because you genuinely wanted this to work. You wanted to help somebody out. You want to give them a chance. But then if they cross a certain line with you, because you're very fair here with Justice card, you're not just being carried away by feelings. Like I keep getting, if somebody is trying to appeal with your emotions and your feelings, you feel like this it's not going to work this time around because you're not just being blinded to their words anymore. The same old method does not work with you. Like you want action, you want results, you want for something to happen now. Like I feel like this has been a situation that's been dragged further than it should, Gemini. You want transparency and honesty and accountability from someone. and to give you what it is that they owe you. Because I feel like for some of you, there might have been somebody that tried to run away. But then there's going to be a lot of movement here, and you're going to be the one to initiate movement, like with the chariot. I also sense some frustration or anger, possibly, but mostly frustration because somebody wasn't really taking action. Let's see, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So now, for a lot of you, the Queen of Pentacles here can suggest something to do about money, finances, or property. You felt like you were not being taken seriously here by someone. And it's like right now, like there's a different side of you that's emerging, Gemini. You're finally taking legal matters or taking steps, all right, to bring balance back in a situation. And now it feels like this person is quite intimidated by this. It is a different side of you that they didn't really see coming. Um, because this could be why they're trying to appeal with your emotions. Don't do this, Gemini. Don't go there. But with the Sun card, this means that, you know, I feel like, if you kept giving this person a chance, something valuable, so you may lose something valuable, or this could be a warning, all right, that this person is going to continue on this pattern of coming up with excuses, running away from responsibilities. For some of you, somebody caused you a lot of worry as well because of the delay, like promises, too many promises, but not enough results in action. I feel like there's somebody here that's going to assist you, somebody that's going to help you in this legal battle in resolving matters, like somebody that's going to mediate, become the mediator, if that makes sense. But here with Ace of Swords, you know the truth, you know the facts, you're looking at facts, you're looking at this rationally, like you're not letting emotions dictate your decision making. Like somebody may have tried to appeal with your emotions. I also feel like they cross a certain line here with you, Gemini. And when that happens, you're not afraid to speak up. You're not afraid to speak your truth, to take action. I also want to say that they're afraid of being exposed. Somebody could be afraid that something is going to be revealed about them. You could be the one exposing the truth, or confronting them, finally taking action. There's a different side of you that this person is now seeing. All right. You see, we have Four of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Being very stern, being very rational about this, like you're not doing this personally, but it's just what needs to be done. I almost want to say, like, business is business, you know? Somebody may have crossed the line here with you and took advantage of your kindness, but then at the end of the day, they owe you something. The truth is the truth, no matter how somebody tries to distort the truth here. I also feel like the Queen of Swords is asking for explanation, asking for a breakdown, asking for what she deserves here with Queen of Swords, and she's not afraid to assert herself. I also feel like they know whoever you're dealing with, you're not somebody easily fooled. You've been through a lot, Gemini, and you have the ability to accurately assess situation. You can read somebody's personality very, very accurately, all right? You're also not the type to want delays, you want something to be in order and structure because feels like they gave you their word, but they didn't really deliver. So it's like you want the truth, you want for someone to stick to their word, but it's not happening. Now, for some of you, if it's not a legal matter, a legal situation, I just feel like you are walking away from someone here because they were not being fair with you, they were not being honest with you. Um, you wanted justice as well. You may have found out somebody betrayed you here, Gemini, in one way, shape, or form. This means the higher self is emerging. Your higher self is saying, time to move forward, love yourself, time to fill up your cup, time to give yourself the best. Don't wait for somebody to give this to you. All right, I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, this could have been an earth sign towards Virgo Capricorn, who you felt like they were talking to somebody behind your back. Let's see, what else does Gemini need to know right now? Tables are definitely going to be turning here. Gemini, I feel like somebody's going to try to explain themselves and apologize with Nine of Cups. They want to reconcile with you with the Two of Cups. But you're seeing this more in a fair perspective here. You're not just going to get carried away by just the feelings, okay? You're going to think about this. You're going to evaluate very, very closely. You're going to make decisions that's going to bring you peace, okay? I feel like for a lot of you, this means you're open to forgiving, and it's going to take some time. It's not going to happen overnight, but I also feel like forgiving is different from getting back with them. You're going to decide to move forward here, even though it's hard, even though it's painful. But you cannot really tolerate. I do want to say that there's a lesson to be gained from this karmic lesson, but you're not going to tolerate the behavior, okay? What else does Gemini need to know? We have the Page of Wands. I almost want to say that you're going to not tolerate somebody's disrespect. If there were words, comments that were said here as well, or actions that they've done, like they're not going to get away, all right? We have the Page of Wands energy, Ace of Cups, and we have the Six of Pentacles. So this is them giving back what they owe you, justice being served. For some of you, this means that balance is going to be restored back in your life. You may have felt like somebody here took something here from you. If it's not about a legal matter, okay, it could have been a relationship where you kept giving, your cup was overflowing. You were the type of person that was very nurturing, Gemini, giving and giving and giving. Now you realize that it's all about reciprocity, give and take. Um, that real relationship means both people putting the work in. Somebody realized that they weren't there for you as much as you are for them, Gemini, and it could be that they want to apologize and, you know, begging for a second chance, begging to make this work. The decision is going to be completely up to you at the end of the day. All right, there's a lot of information coming through. But like you said, you're willing to forgive, but it doesn't mean that you're going to tolerate. Even when it comes to this legal battle, you're willing to forgive what someone has done, but they still have to take accountability. All right, this is not about punishment, but it's about accountability, is what I'm picking up. Bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. Somebody here feels like they're being punished as well, Gemini. Not by you, but by their circumstances, all right? You moving forward, them feeling left behind, something not working in their favor. Somebody feels like, you know, justice here, um, actions that they've done in the past is catching up on them, all right? So let me just pull an advice card for you, Gemini. King of Cups, by the way, is water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I do want to say that for some of you, there's emotional healing, there's financial healing. Something will be restored with Six of Pentacles. I also want to say here that you're being very careful of who you trust now, Gemini, who you allow in your life, because not everybody has your heart's best interests. Um, King of Cups, it's like you have a very sweet nature where you don't want to make people feel sad or alone. Like you have this tendency in a relationship to give everything just to make somebody happy, Gemini, but make sure that you don't deplete yourself in the process or for somebody not to take advantage of that. Let's see, what is your advice for Gemini? What is your advice for Gemini at this time? It says here making a choice, okay? You are going to be making a choice, could be a legal choice. Let me read what this card is saying. It's the number 30th in this deck. You are required to come to a decision now. You're faced with a dilemma or a fork in the road and must make a conscious choice regarding the next right action. Whatever that choice is, you must take responsibility for it. Yet you need not to be afraid. You may not have all the answers right now because the way ahead can't be known until you have embarked and traveled a few steps. Trust your intuition, ask for a sign from spirit, and you will be led to the right path. If you remain conscious and aware, your choice will be the right one at this time. Life is always about learning. Success lies in choosing consciously, guided by intuition and spirit. For some of you, this could be a decision as well to leave a relationship behind. Again, be consciously aware. Don't just let or don't base decision based on temporary emotions. All right. Cards are also saying to not compromise. This may be a difficult path, but I feel like for a lot of you, it's reclaiming your power back, not giving your power away, standing up for the truth, changing the course of things, all right? So this is what I'm picking up for your reading, Gemini. Take only what resonates and leave out what doesn't. Thank you all for watching till the end. And thank you as well for those that booked a private reading with me. I'm sending you love and light, and namaste.